aspiring chemists, have you ever wanted to work with dangerous chemicals, uncover crimes, or save the environment using your amazing chemistry skills? Well, boy, do we have the career for you. My name is Vivian Yue,
And my name is Christopher Liu.
and today we are going to be telling you why you should be a toxicologist.
So, first off, you're probably wondering, what is a toxicologist in the first place? Toxicologists study the harmful effects of chemicals, substances, and physical agents on living organisms. They analyze tissue and fluid samples, assess risk levels, and develop guidelines for safe exposure. Toxicologists work in various sectors, including pharmaceuticals, environmental science, and regulatory agencies, to ensure safety standards and compliance with regulations.
Now, that is a lot of yap, and you're probably wondering where chemistry comes into this. Toxic substances need to be analyzed, and we can apply the techniques of chemistry like chromatography and spectroscopy to analyze concentrations of toxins. As well as concentration, toxicologists identify chemical properties and structures to understand the mechanisms of these toxins, allowing for us to predict harmful effects and develop cures.
Now that you know what being a toxicologist entails, you are likely wondering what toxicologists face in their day-to-day working lives. The work environments for different types of toxicologists is incredibly varied. Forensic toxicologists work in solving crimes, pharmaceutical toxicologists work in the medical industry, environmental toxicologists work on investigating toxins' effects on nature, and many more. Although toxicologists have wildly varying experiences due to the vastly different places toxicologists can be employed, there are some commonalities that toxicologists generally face in their work environments. Toxicologists typically work full time with standard 40-hour work weeks, but some roles may require overtime, especially during critical research phases or in response to emergencies. In terms of wear, lab coats, gloves, safety goggles, and other protective gear are standard in laboratory settings. These ensure safety, especially while working with potentially dangerous chemicals. Outside of the lab, for example in meetings or other times when not dealing with these chemicals, toxicologists can expect typical business attire. The average toxicologist work environment ranges from pharmaceutical companies to crime scenes, but safety is always a priority no matter where you will be working. And as a toxicologist, you'll naturally bump into hazards as you work, since your entire job is centered around dealing with hazardous chemicals and toxins. But as long as you follow safety guidelines and handles all chemicals with care, you should be okay.
Chris, take it to a publisher. We know you're here for the real information. How much money would you make as a toxicologist? As a toxicologist, you can find yourself with a hefty salary between 77.8K and 114K a year. Holy moly guacamole. However, to make this much cash, companies don't just hire amateurs. Before applying, you should have a bachelor's degree in chemistry or something equivalent and 1 year of training at a certified lab. Now we know job security is important. Well, don't you worry your little head off. This job will be in business for a long time in the future. People are always looking for ways to prevent dying, and advancements in biotech and pharmaceutical industries will create more research opportunities for toxicologists. Same go for environmental and public health concerns, which create demand for the job. So what are you waiting for? Start your long-standing career in toxicology today.